Most people say they want confidence. What they actually want is permission. Permission to act. Permission to speak. Permission to choose themselves without guilt. Permission to stop explaining their existence. And this is where most people get it wrong. Confidence does not come from feeling ready. Self-worth does not appear after success. You do not build belief first and then act. It works in the opposite direction. High performers understand a rule most people never learn. Self-worth is not something you discover. It is something you install through behavior. If you are waiting to feel confident before you take action, you will wait forever. Confidence is a consequence, not a cause. Low self-worth is not loud. It is subtle. It shows up as hesitation, overthinking, seeking reassurance, delaying decisions, downplaying your needs, accepting less than you know you deserve. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Every time you abandon your own standards, you teach your nervous system that your word means nothing. That is how self-trust collapses. Not from failure, from self-betrayal. High confidence is not arrogance. It is internal alignment. It is knowing that when you say you will do something, you follow through. It is knowing that your emotions do not control your actions. It is knowing that discomfort does not equal danger. Most people try to build confidence by thinking differently. High performers build confidence by behaving differently. Confidence is not an ocean. It is a pattern of showing up when it's inconvenient, a pattern of honoring commitments when no one is watching, a pattern of choosing long-term respect over short-term comfort. If you want higher self-worth, stop asking, how do I feel about myself? Start asking, what does someone with high self-worth do next? Because your brain believes what you repeatedly prove. This is why affirmations fail for most people. Words without evidence are ignored by the nervous system. You cannot convince yourself you are worthy while continuously acting small. You cannot feel confident while avoiding responsibility. You cannot trust yourself if you keep negotiating with excuses. Self-worth is installed through proof. Proof that you can tolerate discomfort. Proof that you can finish what you start. Proof that you can say no without apologizing. Proof that you can act without external validation. High performers do not wait for confidence. They use discipline as a bridge. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect in motion. Every disciplined action sends a signal. I can rely on myself. And that signal compounds. This is why confidence grows quietly. You don't notice it being built. You notice when it's gone. The moment you stop explaining yourself, the moment you stop chasing approval, the moment you stop shrinking to keep others comfortable, that is confidence. Most people think confidence is loud. In reality, it is calm. Calm decisions, calm boundaries, calm self-trust. If you constantly seek reassurance, it is not because you lack confidence. It is because you lack evidence. So let's build it. Step 1 is identity discipline. Stop labeling yourself as insecure, shy, or unsure. Those are temporary behaviors, not permanent identities. High performers do not say, I am not confident. They say, I am practicing confidence through action. Language matters because it shapes expectation. Expectation shapes behavior. Step 2 is micro-commitments. Confidence is not built through massive promises. It is built through small agreements kept daily. Wake up when you said you would. Finish the task you planned. Say what you mean without over-explaining. Every kept promise is a deposit into self-trust. Step 3 is emotional regulation. Confidence collapses when emotions drive decisions. High self-worth requires the ability to feel discomfort without reacting. You must learn to stay present when anxiety appears, to stay grounded when doubt arises, to act anyway. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the refusal to obey it. Step 4 is environment design. Your environment either reinforces self-worth or erodes it. If you are surrounded by chaos, distraction, and low standards, your confidence will leak. High performers structure their environment to reduce friction and increase follow-through. Clean space, clear schedule, clear priorities. Order creates internal stability. Step 5 is consequence awareness. Low self-worth avoids consequences. High self-worth accepts them. When you understand that inaction has a cost, you stop negotiating with yourself. Missed opportunities, delayed growth, eroded self-respect. Every time you choose comfort over alignment, you pay for it later. High performers pay up front. They choose discomfort now to avoid regret later. Confidence grows when you realize this. You are not fragile. You are adaptable. You are capable. You are far more resilient than your emotions suggest. Self-worth stabilizes when you stop trying to be liked and start trying to be reliable. Reliable to your goals. Reliable to your values. Reliable to your future self. You do not need permission to take up space. You earn space by becoming grounded in who you are. And that grounding does not come from compliments. It comes from consistency. Confidence is not a feeling you wait for. It is a decision you repeat. Today, you do not need to feel confident. You need to act like someone who respects themselves. That is how self-worth is built, quietly, relentlessly, through action. And once it is built, no one can take it from you. If this message resonated, it's because your next level requires stronger self-trust. Subscribe to Ascend Mindset for daily mindset training, identity, level growth, and disciplined action frameworks. Like this video to anchor the lesson, and comment below with one commitment you will keep today, no matter how small.